has come from Cleveland to play this one. They have the 10th best record in the West. They need.
You mentioned that loss.
In for Quincy Acey. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Brown in for Rajon Rondo. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. On the court for Cleveland, Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Irving at the point.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
And thanks for that story, Doris. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Frye, good. Frye has got his second basket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Koufos, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Irving attacking. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
To the middle, it's deflected. Mozgov with the steal. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first, and it's Dellavedova missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
The shot from 20 feet away, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Here's Irving. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Koufos with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Collison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age, I was never even.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Frye comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Brown in at point guard. Caspi is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Koufos, and it's Collison in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The first free throw is good.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Brown kicks to Cousins. Back to Brown. Good D by Irving.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Frye at the elbow. Kicks it out to LeBron. Koufos grabs the miss. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury In the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And finished off by Shumpert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Got it. Get the ball
Pulls it
inside.
from the elbow. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brown. 1:36 left in the first half. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Koufos. A drive by Collison. The kick out to Brown. Lots of room. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended with 14 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Brown against Irving. From the line. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
LeBron up top. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Memphis. He kicks to Mozgov with 4 seconds on the clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
In the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Dance Team.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of that. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Koufos checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Quincy Asa. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Brown in for Rajon Rondo. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got him on Shumpert. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dellavedova in at the 2 spot. The Cavaliers leading by 6. He dishes it to Love. Here's the screen. Irving against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Irving up top. 8 points for him. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame since he was having the best of his career to date.
Irving drives in. That drops. Irving's got 10 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by Love. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Irving drives in, and it's blocked by Brown. 1:21 left to play in the third. Outside Collison. Back to Brown. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And that's 13 points for Freak. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Dellavedova, the pass to Irving. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The dish now to Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. Dellavedova kicks to Love. On the wing, Irving. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Brown wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Brown outside. No good.
Yo, Freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem take my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my bank notes the color bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Hope you send me out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a pulpit. A ghetto saint with grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiat, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem Saint painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. My beat don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves till the world knows me. Basquiat, my pocket go deep. I dive in the hottest, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustling grind, I'm all about my money. No time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
He goes by the name Basquiat, yo.
I never had this feeling